This conference will now be recorded.
Thus, in the morning, we discussed about the rape and examination of the victim. Now, today, we discuss about the examination of the accused in a rape case. So, again, as a victim, there is again general procedure, general examination, and genital examination. In case of accused also. So, generally, they will ask the define the rape and the examination of the rape victim generally, but on and off they will ask the define rape and the examination of the accused in a rape case. So again here also there are three lines: general procedure, general examination, and genital examination. Coming to the general procedure, as usual, like examination of the victim, examination of accused shall be carried out with the requisition letter from the magistrate or police only. You should have the requisition letter from the magistrate or the police to examine the accused person. Note the constable number accompanying constable name and number and the two identification marks for the different parts of the body shall be recorded in detail. So as usual, the identifier marks will be helpful in the identification of the person at the time of trial. So if possible, take the written informed consent from the accused if he refuses use 53. So always you have to take the consent from the concerned person before the examination. So if the accused may refuse it because the offense may prove so, if he refuses, use 53 clear that is what is 53. Even if you the accused refuses for the examination, we can forcefully also examine if the information comes regarding the incident. So we can use the 53 criminal procedure in the accused. So next, a male accused or convicted person shall be examined without his consent by applying minimum force at the request of the investigator. So request of the police, we can examine the person by applying minimum force, even though if he is not willing to give the consent. Before the examination, the accompanying as to police officer or police constable has to identify the accused. Next, the name and the number of the officer is noted. The police constable name and number of the constable is noted. Before written consent of the accused is obtained, it is explained to him that the result of the examination may go against him. So you should tell, you can tell, it is explained to him that the result of the examination may go against him. So then afterwards you may give the consent. If you use the consent, you can examine. Even if he refuses also, you can use the access to the examine the accused. Next, coming to the general examination. After general procedure, general examination. Examined or victim without delay, if you look for injuries inflicted by the struggle in rape, there may be some injuries on the victim and also as well as accused. So examined after victim without delay to look for injuries inflicted by the victim. Age, physical power and mental development of accused should be noted. In my history, he has taken any alcohol or drugs to habituated to alcohol, drugs are we have taken for the time of incident. Then you come to the clause. So you have to see the clause of the exclusion. Any hair present or fibers present or any part materials present, osmotic contact or you have to look for all these things on the cloths. Next, observe the cloths whether they are torn or soiled with blood or saliva or seminal fluid or smell. Collect the cloth if they are wet, dry them in shade and present them to them. So you should observe the cloths whether they are torn or not during the struggle, and also you have to see for any stains, seminal stains or blood stains or saliva stains or any stains are present or not on the cloth. If they are present in the cloth, you have to remove it and you have to preserve it and you have to send it to forensic science for the exam. Next in the you are examining the accused, so you have to see for vasectomy scar. Any vasectomy scar is present or not, and ask the accused for this shows that importance should be given to acid phosphate test. Now, if vasectomy is done, you cannot find out. So, if vasectomy done, you have to give the importance to the acid phosphate. Next, whether he is intoxicated or not, you have to examine. And if you don't fully mention that point and examine him. Potency, you have to see if there is allegation and the accused. Further, so you have to, it is also important to know whether it is potent or not. Next, coming to the nail scraping, so blood and fillers and struggle marks are there or not. If there are any bruises, scratches, or teeth present on the body of the accused, you have to see. Next, coming to the genital examination. So, coming to the genital examination of the accused, pubic area. So, you have to examine the pubic area of the accused. So, is there any mapping of the case, or any foreign hair, or any feminine hair present, or a presence of the accused, or a gland penis is present in the other case. So, when you examine the pubic hair, it is matted or not, you have to see. Any female hair, foreign hair present or not, you have to see. And any abrasions and taste of the shoes or gland penis. Next, saline wash of the penis, pap stain for vaginal sense we have to take, and options are sperma and thorough gland cleaning 24 hours. Examination of gland penis or any abrasions or gland. You have to see any abrasions or contaminants the male. Next, frenulum. In forceful sexual act under the absence of lubrication, frenulum is cut and then sometimes after rape, you can see the sometimes frenulum cut and then next, coming to this smegma. What is smegma? This is whitish cheesy-like material. It's a false smell formed over the glass penis and canina radiata in 24 hours. If the person is not clean it up, so this is has some material importance whether sexual intercourse appear or not, happened or not. So, what is smegma? Whitish cheesy-like material. It's a false smell formed over the glass penis and canina radiata in 24 hours. The person is not clean the organ or not taking the part. So once if you participated in the sexual intercourse, this smegma will not be present, but it will take 24 hours time to form again. So if we examine smegma is not present, he has done the sexual intercourse, or he has taken a bath. So if the smegma is present, he has not participated in the sexual intercourse. That is the sexual importance of the smegma. That is, during the examination of accused, the smegma is present, the sexual act has been ruled out in the 21st time. During the examination, if smegma is present in the man's penis, so we can rule out the sexual act within 24 hours from your examination. If stigma is absent, he might have committed the sexual act or he might have taken the part. So if the stigma is absent, he might have committed the sexual act before and within 24 hours or he might have taken the part. That is a medical hypothesis of this stigma. Next, local silent test. Maybe a 2 mark question. And already asked between warrants also local silent test. What is local silent test? A moist filter paper is to be rubbed over the glands in the corona to expose the filter papers to vapors of. So while examining the accused person, we have to do the local silent test for the vaginal epithelial cells. What is how to do the local silent test? A moist filter paper is to be rubbed over the glands of corona. So filter paper, which is a moist one, is to be rubbed over the glands penis of corona. We expose after rubbing over the glands in corona, this filter paper is exposed to vapors of culture. So first of all, we have to take the filter paper, then we have to rub this filter paper that has no glands and corona. And after that, we have to expose this filter paper to the vapors of the local side. The brown color is seen, but denotes the presence of vaginal chemicals over the glass. If that filter paper changes to brown color, that indicates the presence of vaginal chemicals over the glass. Say that. The exception in the following the two conditions, brown color is absent in spite of the presence of vaginal chemicals. That is, we know sexual intercourse appeared, but in the following two conditions, there is absence of always absence in that is extreme old age. The reason is the brown color is mainly due to the glycogen which is literally available in the epithelial cells and the brown color. The glycogen absent in above mentioned extreme say. That the glycogen, the filter paper, the glycogen that is present in the cells, the filter paper turns to brown color, but in a very old age, very the glycogen content is very low. So the even though the brown lecture is glycogen, but it won't be brown. Specimens to be collected from accused. What are these specimens? You have to collect from the accused. Some pubic hair combings, also pubic hair, and the head hair and blood group, nail scrapings from retinal tissue, and the swabs from coronal cells and cavities and the samples in the system. So Locard's exchange of principle. This is again the math question. Locard's principle. This test was found Edward Locard, a lawyer from Dhaka in 1877 to 1866. Principle. What are the Locard's principle? So whenever two objects come into contact, there will be transfer of tracer distance from one to the another. So those are the accidents are in anywhere, whenever two objects come into contact, there will be always a transfer of object to the other subject. That is called Walker's principle. Whenever two objects come into contact, always, whenever two objects come in contact, there will be transfer of some substance from one object to the other object. That is called Walker's principle. Just we have to, what are the things we have to collect? Epic user and two. So to air, saliva, blood pieces, magma, abdominal fluid, blood and skin. Here clot fiber again, blood skin, and so you have to go for probability evidence in the part. Apart from the examination of the victim and accused, presence of spells, or acid phosphate, presence of venereal disease, which was not within the presence of injuries and spinal marks. You have to see for all those things, and the times in occurrence, you can say when the rape occurred or intercourse occurred, you can tell. That is, within 16 hours, the motility of the parentozoa, the parentozoa is present, you can say it is within 6 hours. And less than 48 hours also, if they are intact, you can say it is in 48 hours. Only head of the sperm is present, you can say 4 to 6 days. Based on venereal disease, 1 to 9 days, gonorrhea, 9 to 40 days, and less than 3 weeks, that's follow-up. That is, you can say. From age of injuries also, you can. Causes of death in rape victim. Generally, the cause of death in rape victim is endogenic tannin shock, alcoholemic shock, and throttling, smothering, birthing, somatic. All these things may happen during the act. So complications are survived. Sometimes there may be some complications after rape. So that is called rape trauma syndrome. So in rape trauma syndrome, first stage is stage of disorganization or acute stage. Here the findings are generally in the rape victims there may be anxiety, sleeplessness, irritation, and the lack of concentration or fear of information. These things may be present sometimes in the rape victim. Anxiety, sleeplessness, irritation, lack of concentration, and the feeling of humiliation. Next is second stage is stage of reorganization or latter stage. Findings you can see in reorganization, nightmares, and such phobias towards the more male sector. How to treat these patients? Counseling in rape crisis centers, and here the victim is assured morally and psychologically, socially, and financially responsible here. In court of law, the entire procedure of rape case shall be conducted in camera. That is sort of confidentiality. Other persons are not allowed to be hearing. Next, finally, how you will give the report. Report is not a medical diagnosis, so medical officer gives opinion of signs of lesion, vaginal penetration, intercourse, or physical injury. So you have to see for any injuries, and we have to see whether the intercourse occurred or not. All these things we have to mention. So complex to negative and the positive findings we have to use. Negative proof of roof is not a negative proof. So injured were blunt instrument, some chilies, garments, Chinese stars, acquired for blackmail, inconsistent statements. Sometimes they will false charges by inflicting injuries and everything. Next, coming to the incest. What is incest? It is a sexual intercourse by a man with woman who is closely related to him by that. That is called incest. Sexual intercourse by a man with woman who is closely related to him by that. That is daughter, granddaughter, sister, aunt, mother, occurs between defectives unable to understand prohibitions. The alcohol university, terms of prohibition, unsupplied cerebral diseases, and degeneration, relatives separated in childhood, close relations living with. These conditions can cause the incest. Though sexual intercourse by a man with women who is closely related to him by blood, like father and daughter, sister and brother, and like that. So generally commonly seen, so where there is a prohibition class. Alcohol removes some sense of prohibition in some several diseases and senile degeneration. And the relatives separated in childhood after God will be incest. And close relatives are living in intimacy. So, causes incest. Next, medical importance. It is not an offense in India under 370 IPC. Marriage among closely personal relatives is common. This is not an offense under section 370. Next, coming to the adultery. It is natural sexual intercourse done by a person with the spouse for husband or father person. It is an offense under 497 IPC, punishable up to 5 years of the imprisonment. Adultery means any sexual intercourse by a person with the spouse, wife, or husband of another person. It is an offense under 497 IPC, punishable up to 5 years of the imprisonment. Next, coming to the sodomy. What is sodomy? An anal intercourse between two males or male and female. Sodomy is an anal intercourse between two males or a male and female. Here, two are active persons. One is active agent, second one is passive agent. So, gerontophilia means passive agent, passive agent is oral, and pederasty is passive agent. Same is also called customized. Treatment among these generally commonly you can see soda. Sailors. So pederasty is passive agent is child, that is ketamine, and gerontophilia passive agent is adult, and frequent among sailors, prisoners, and other subjects. So you can see the sodomy is frequently among sailors, prisoners, and hostels and mercenaries. Hermaphrodites can be passive agent. So examination of a passive agent in a sodomy. So before examination of the passive agent in sodomy, you have to take the consent and you have to ask the history and degree of penetration. For examination, with presence of third person, you have to examine the passive agent with free elbow position. You should take perianal and the rectal swabs also from the passive agent. Rectal contusions may be present, and inflammation may be present, and the anal muscle dilated, tender, ventricular, and there will be sometimes collapse. So distal examination, loss of velocity, and admitting failure. Any anal bed stains, pins, fecal matter, pain, and working. So there will be presence after 2 days, maybe sometimes daily, and some 10 days. So these are the findings in passive agent. So habitual passive agent in sodomy, so sometimes some persons are habituated as a passive agent. So they are habituated to act as a passive agent. So you can identify by examining them because they are frequently doing that one. So shaving the anal hair, they will shave the anal hair. Anal skin is thickened and extends deeper. And funnel shaped depression of buttock, loss of fat. There will be a funnel shaped depression. It will be loss of fat. It will be frequent sodomy. So complete relaxation of sphincter, 5 centimeters, and the muscle loses is stored. There may be 5 kg may be present in the habitual passive agents. Next, specimens to be collected in sodomy is headaches, pubic hair, neck tube, and urine drug screening, nail scraping, swabs from the skin, anal, and rectal. Swab is the So you have to examine the active agent also in the sodomy like passive agent. So you have to examine the active agent. So you can see very smell of anal glands and penis and traces of feces and lubricant you can see. So there may be some abrasions on the prepuce and glands. It is elongated and constricted, twisted. Sometimes you may find sexual transmitted diseases. Next, coming to the buccal coitus of Sinna male organ infiltrates into the mouth of child or any person. It is called buccal coitus. Teeth marks and sometimes abrasions on the penis may be present. So, male organ infiltrates into the mouth of a child or any person. It is called buccal coitus. And there will be teeth marks and abrasions on the penis present. So sometimes, very rarely, death occurs, aspiration of semen, and infection of penis in water. So on examination, you can see semen in the respiratory tract and the stomach. Next, coming to the tribadism. Right, this is homosexuality. This is female homosexuality. So if we examine these persons, both the scratch marks and abrasions will be present and the both partners and the masculine due to endocrine disturbances indifferent to opposite sex. So commonly seen in mental degenerators and psychological, social and developmental factors and a cause for the tribalism. So sometimes this jealousy also morbid jealousy also result to homicide and suicide and tribalism. Next, coming to the bestiality. The sexual intercourse with the lower animal is called bestiality. Bestiality means sexual intercourse with lower animal. So domesticated farm animals are pets like cows, sheep, ducks, geese, donkeys, and dogs. We have sexual intercourse with lower animals. It is called bestiality. So the bestiality or sexual intercourse is vaginal or anal. Gazes while grazing mental derangement. The falsehood of gonorrhea also can be sexual intercourse with the lower animal is called bestiality. So science is included in bestiality. When it's contaminated with animal feces. So if you put in the penis contaminated with animal feces, and if it is in vaginal secretion, Hail and tearing of plants, injury marks, teeth, sticks, and claws of animals. You can see in it. Science in animal is human semen banana and their pleasures and pleasures. You can see. Next, coming to the sadism. What is sadism? So, sexual gratification obtained from acts of physical cruelty infliction of pain. So, a person will get a sexual gratification from the acts of physical cruelty by inflicting the physical cruelty and pain on the opposite person or on the opposite sex. So, like bite, physically hurts. So, in this condition, you can say lust murder extreme cases of acts of axis for sexual delight. They cut the breast until intercourse, dying and is called necrophilia. So there may be some mental disease, anger, jealousy, and revenge in this case. Next, opposite to this sadism is masochism. So it is sexual gratification enhanced by suffering of pain. So he himself suffers the pain and he will get the sexual gratification. That is beaten, humiliated, and salary, bound. So if both sadism and masochism are present in one person, it is called bondage. Necrophilia. It is one of the desire for intercourse with cadavers. That is called and sexual intercourse with cadavers. It is called necrophilia. Offense committed on newly buried corpse, body awaiting burial. Corpse may be mutilated following decomposition, strengthened bones, training for that. Next, coming to the fetishism. What is fetish? Use of fascinating objects for sexual gratification. So, if you see the part of woman's body or any articles, undercloth or shoes or flower, you may get sexual gratification. It is called fetishism. Mere act of stealing fetish efforts and satisfaction common in males. So, these are fascinating objects for sexual gratification. That is part of woman's body to see article underclothes or shoes or flower also remove sexual gratification. It is called fetishism that is common in males. Next, coming to the transvestism or eonism. So, transvestism is if you are getting the sexual gratification by wearing parts of the opposite sex. So, whether to be identified with the opposite sex, males were psychologically individual's attraction to opposite sex, violent against women, associated with homosexuality and no hormone disturbance are genital hernia. Next, coming to the masturbation. So, deliberate self-stimulation, which affects sexual health, is called masturbation. Happens only when it is practiced in telephone use or public toilets or in public places. It is offense, otherwise it is not an offense. Next, exhibitionism. So, intentional exposure of private parts in public in presence of others to obtain sexual. These people will get the sexual pleasure by exposing their private parts. That is called exhibitionism. Race to children are opposite sides. Women in public, psychopath, and punishment. Yeah. Next, voyeurism or scoptophilia. So, counterpart of exhibitionism, see people undress to be sexually gratified more in males. So, in this condition, voyeurism is these people will sexual gratification by seeing the people undress. So, that is called voyeurism. A sociopathic personality disorder comes under as Uttamar coming. Next, white battery. Woman who has received deliberate, severe, repeated physical injuries from marital partner is called white battery or white battery. Woman who has received deliberate, severe, repeated physical injuries from marital partner is called white battery. Personality or neurotic disorder, suspicious, violent, dominant, unstable, and affectionate. Next, some of the other perversions of the sexual offenses, tourism, contact with other person, they will get the sexual gratification, rubbing in crowds, and usually these people will be reported. Next, undinism, witnessing act of urination. Seeing the act of urination of the opposite sex will be sexual gratification. Mixoscopia, getting sexual gratification by watching the couple perform sex. So there are some people who get sexual gratification by watching the host or performing the sex. Tribalism, person compels his wife to have sex with the third person and watching them, and then they will get the sexual gratification that is called tribalism. Next, sexual orgasm. It is two types, cunnilingus. So kissing or licking of female genital organ is called cunnilingus. That is sexual orgasm. So kissing or licking of the female genital organ is called cunnilingus. And the fellatio, licking or sucking of a male genital organ, fellatio. Satyriasis, it is a condition where excessive sexual desire creates. Satyriasis means a condition where the excessive sexual desire is in. Whereas satire, a person living in satire. Nymphomania, excessive sexual desire in female, that female is called. So excessive sexual desire in female is called nymphomania, that woman is called nymph. And satyriasis, excessive sexual desire in males, and the person is called satire. The cunnilingus is kissing or licking of a male genital organ, and fellatio is licking or sucking of male genital organ. So Pygmalianism, touching or licking or sucking are even used for masturbation by female. Small scratches or small articles is called Pygmalianism. Epoeterism, that is getting sexual gratification by hearing sexy words. That is called epoeterism. Heterographomania, getting sexual gratification by writing sexy words or drawing sexy pictures or the walls of the bathrooms or in the malls. Pornographophilia, watching sexy pictures and movies or reading sexy books and getting sexual gratification. It is called pornographophilia. Next, eunuchs, usuras. These people are used for male prostitution as passive agents, particularly in Sudan. Usuras in childhood, their entire genital glands include penis are cut off and heart oil poured on that area to prevent bleeding. And then left in the form. Ananas at the time of puberty, the testicles are pressed so that penis is used for inhalation, but not for sexual. Differences between Indian law and England law regarding punishment for sodomy. In Indian law, both active and passive persons are punished even if the consent. If the husband wants to sodomy, he will be punished. England law, sodomy is not punishable if both the agents are above 18 years of age and with the consent done in private or closed. A boy below 14 years cannot be booked for the crime because of presumption by the government. Actually, no concern. There is no such protection law in it. So coming to the indecent assault, I already told in the morning, it is a sex-linked misbehavior towards a person of opposite sex or same sex, but mainly it indicates that any offense committed on a female with the intention of marriage or outrage or marriage. A man trying to kiss a woman or fond in her breast or touching or exposing the private parts Any physical, verbal, or non-verbal conduct of the sexual nature and showing pornography. So usually committed against adolescent girls is punishable and necessary 54 and imprisonment. In these cases, medical examination of little manual. So semen is a human body fluid, stains of which are often involved in sexual offense, rape, sodomy, bestiality, attempted murder and sexual murder and the use of fluid also carries value in certification nullity of the marriage. So we will discuss later in the next class. Morning